How's it and welcome to another video on OpenClaw because that's all everybody's talking about at the moment. Um, I have been fiddling with some other stuff, so I will make other content, not just OpenClaw. But for now, I want to build on last week's video. So last week, I kind of made a video around how I got OpenClaw or Jarvis. I got Jarvis to read my mailbox. A couple of fundamental issues with that, and I'll talk about that. So we've migrated from that. But what we now have is essentially OpenClaw, Jarvis fetching mail, creating a database in Notion, putting it in Notion, and then creating sort of a project management system from there. So this is what we're going to cover in the video. OpenClaw, how it connects to Fastmail, my email versus Jarvis's email, Discord, the interactions with Discord instructions, and eventually connecting to Notion with a database and a Kanban project. So obviously, this all starts off with OpenClaw. If you don't have OpenClaw running yet, you can run it on a computer locally, Windows, Linux, Mac. You don't have to buy a Mac Mini to run OpenClaw. You can run it on anything you've got. The other thing that's important, and you don't actually need a machine to be on 24/7. Okay. You can run this if you just have a laptop. You can run this on your laptop and basically just interact with it while you're on your laptop. You don't have to automate things. You can just give it instructions and say, okay, go do this thing. I'm ready to work. So there's those kind of things built in. So you set up OpenClaw, you get it up and running. I'm using Fastmail. You can use Google. A lot of people recommend that you use Google. Google Workspace for a Gmail account is probably a better option. But I use Fastmail already. I have a family license, so creating an extra mail account there is not a crisis. So let's talk about my email versus Jarvis's email. So my initial setup was that I had OpenClaw via the JMap API key. I had OpenClaw Jarvis looking at my email. A couple of fundamental problems there in that I get a lot of email and I don't actually want all that stuff triaged. Like I get email that is not even for me. I just get copies of tickets. I get copied on things. I kind of just want to see the email, archive it, move on. I get notifications for stuff. So there's a lot of noise there. It uses a hell of a lot of tokens to be processing all that stuff, only for me to kind of say, look, I'm going to use like 1 to 2% of the volume coming in there is actually useful. So I decided to create an email address for Jarvis. So I've got Jarvis at domain. Um, and now I can send an email. So I do this in one of two ways. I either copy Jarvis in on an email, or I actually forward an email to Jarvis. I'll forward it to Jarvis and I will give him instructions. So I'll say, hey, Jarvis, on this email, I need you to kind of work through the entire thread. There's a lot of stuff that happened there. And what I'm trying to do, my end goal here is I'm trying to build a project management system and extract from the emails what sort of are actionable items that need to be done, right? Because there's a lot of chatter in emails, everybody's copied in, everybody's throwing their opinion around, but like the actual active items that need to be done, like the three things in the 27 email thread that needs to be actioned, is hard to find, and it takes time. You got to read through all of it, blah blah blah. So what I'm trying to get to is like, how do I just forward an email to Jarvis and go, hey, figure this out, do some research on this thing. Okay, so we need to update a website, we need to make some changes to the terms and conditions. I can actually just forward it to Jarvis, say, hey, go have a look at this website, decide what needs to be done, have a look at this page, write a script for me on how to, like, improve the wording, improve the copy on the website, or make some layout changes, etc. And Jarvis can go do that research and add it to the sort of the project in Notion. So that's the direction that I'm trying to go in. That's what I'm trying to build here. Early days, hit and miss, but I'll show you what I've got so far. So that's where we're trying to go. Every time Jarvis fetches mail from Discord, and it does have an email in its inbox, it will automatically update me and say, hey, I got an email from you. I use that as an opportunity to also give it further instruction. So I can ask it questions like, what have you done with this email? What have you, deduced? What are the tasks? And it'll actually show me, like, from these emails, these are the tasks. So this morning I got it to kind of go to its mailbox and actually pull everything in the mailbox and update and make sure that it's in Notion. Created some duplicates, but I wanted to make sure that everything is in there. And what it does is actually goes through the email. It makes sure that it pulls out all the action items, the status needed, and put that stuff in Notion. So it actually triages the email and pulls it straight into Notion. I can give it further instructions. So you can see here, it pulled the email through. I could then reply. I said, I want you to check your inbox. Yeah, any emails received. So I can do like a whole bunch of extra bits and pieces just by giving it additional instructions in Discord. So you can actually go back and forth with it, talk to Jarvis, say we need to do this. It'll say, okay, well, these are the items. We can add items. We can remove items. We can give it further instructions, make it go further, like, more research, write more copy, draft responses, all that kind of stuff. You can do that in Discord. So you first engage on the email, you kind of discuss it with Jarvis, and all that data goes straight into Notion. Now, just a note on setting up Notion. The Discord setup is pretty straightforward, and I've covered that in a previous video. But the Notion setup kind of looks like this, where you end up coming to this integration section. So you have integrations. These are public integrations. This is not where you want to be. All the AI tools didn't break down for me that there's been an update to Notion, and you want to be doing internal integrations. You create Jarvis, it gives you an internal secret, you pass that to Jarvis or to OpenClaw, and it puts it into its sort of files. Doing all of this, you actually do in Discord with OpenClaw. So you'll see here, find this quickly. There we go. Jump. So this is pretty much where I said to it, how do I do this? Make sure that I can kind of connect to Notion. It gave me the link. It told me what to do. I went around and around figuring out the token thing, and then eventually got to a point where it said, okay, cool. You create a file just as a setup log. You dump the data in there. And once you've dumped the data in there, it automatically sets up that Notion bridge for you. So now you have Notion and you can actually get data into the database. Again, you want to create an empty database in Notion. So I've gone and created a new team space. And inside the team space, I've created so there's my Jarvis team space. And inside the Jarvis team space, there is a Jarvis emails database. And I've used the Kanban board as the sort of chosen layout for me because that's how I operate. I like Kanban boards. I like the layout. And essentially what it's done now is all the emails that I have emailed to Jarvis has landed up in Notion, completely automated, and I can move them between new, in progress, and done. Obviously, I can click on it. So let's open this one, for instance. It tells me this is an outstanding bill, and I need to set up a payment plan, blah, 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 blah. Another email here where we need to do a bunch of bits and pieces for a customer and set up security documentation. So most of that's blurred out just to protect my customers, but the security documentation. Another client where we need to implement a meeting. So like we need to set up a time to meet. I need to set up a whole bunch of other projects, but things are here, and I can go from an email that came in my inbox. Here is a focused list of the projects that I'm working on. Okay, so the database you turn into a Kanban project. One thing you have to add is you have to add a status field to turn it into the Kanban project, and then you're good to go. If you're interested in a detailed breakdown of exactly how to do all of this, like the step by step, you don't have OpenClaw running at all, I will have it in my school community. So I'm going to put together a detailed sort of tutorial walkthrough. You can join the community. It's free. The detailed walkthrough is there. You can ask questions about it, can post in the community if you're stuck trying to set this up. But essentially, that's the layout. So now we have an email coming in to Fastmail. OpenClaw connects to Fastmail, collects it, posts it in Discord, shows me the email. We can go back and forth. I can give it more instructions. If I haven't given sufficient instructions in forwarding the email, and then Notion has it in its database, OpenClaw pops it in there, and it sits in the Kanban project. And now what I have is a very cool project for all the emails that I get. So a couple of comments on which kind of emails I forward here. So first off, the GTD get things done system. One of the principles there is like if there's an item that takes less than 5 minutes to do it, get it out the way. Okay. So an email comes through. If I just need to read it and understand it, so otherwise I get copied on all our company tickets. I just read it because then I know like this person's logged a ticket, Tim has responded or Andre has responded or whatever. Ticket comes through. I just need to be in the know. Those don't go anywhere near Jarvis. I just archive them. We move on. If somebody is looking for something, if I can do it on my phone, in other words, I can attach a document, I can send a link, I can quickly hit reply, and I can deal with that email within, say, a minute or two. I do it on my phone. It doesn't go anywhere near Jarvis. If I get an email that requires some kind of project work, in other words, I need to set up an appointment with the client, I need to rope in my team, I need to set up a list of tasks that we need to do. So, in other words, if we're onboarding a new client to Rocking One, we need, like, that's quite a complex process. It's not something I can just bang out in an email and say, like, cool, done. Those are the emails that I forward onto Jarvis, right? So I go, this email, we need to do this. Here's a list of all the items that need to be done to make this project work. And that goes into my Kanban board. So that's how I've been thinking about email and using OpenClaw to be able to triage emails that require bigger projects so that things don't slip through the cracks. Because my email inbox, to be honest, is an absolute freaking nightmare. And I keep a lot of emails there. I keep them pinned because I need to come back to them. There are projects I need to work on, but there's never any efficient way of dealing with those things. So now I have the option to kind of grab an email, either send it to Jarvis and it becomes a project, or reply to it immediately, or just read it and dismiss it. It brings a bit of sanity to my inbox. I hope this video helped. Please hop onto the school community. The link is in the description below. It is free, and you can ask questions there. I'm going to put together a detailed walkthrough in that community, and then you can set up Jarvis to or OpenClaw to triage your email and make life a bit easier and bring some sanity to everybody's world.